I was just out of business school. And now that I look back, I was pretty wet behind the ears. Scott charmed me into taking a job. It was a really, really good job for a beginner. Except that when things started to go bad with MediServe, Scott had me make some false entries into the books. Those entries held up in court after a deliberately set fire sent MediServe into bankruptcy.
And he's been blackmailing you with this ever since?
Yes. I don't think I would be telling you this, but I really care about you, and I don't want you to think that I would lie to you.
Is Scott in the clear on this?
Yes, I'm quite sure he is as far as MediServe goes. I don't think he really got involved in any of that mess other than his duties as legal counsel. Maybe a few minor stock manipulations. It may be a different story with Meditech.
Any records to substantiate this?
No. When I left Florida, I was so ashamed and I was so frightened. I just dumped everything. I wanted to leave it behind me. I thought I had. Robert, the only thing that matters to me now is whether or not this will affect us. Will it?
Hi, Cheryl.
Oh, Angel.
Your mind is elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is. Listen, as long as you're going to sit here, why don't you let me get you something?
Oh, no, really. I'm just on my way upstairs. Well, I guess Miss St. John must be in New York by now.
As far as I know, I won't be seeing her for a long while. And since she redecorated the club, there's no reason for her being here.
Good.
Here, here.
I'd like to see Miss Stansbury.
Oh, she just went up. Let me get the elevator for you.
Whoops. I guess I should have called first.
Yeah, maybe you should have.
I'll keep that in mind for the future.
So, what do you want?
Well, you've been on my mind since you mentioned that business the other day between you and Baldwin in Florida.
You didn't say anything. You just walked out on me.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think I understand.
Well, I wasn't very forthcoming. I should have been more upfront.
Since when do you need a reason to come and see me?
I just want you to know that this doesn't change anything between us.
Doesn't.
I knew all about the MediServe bit before I even got here.
You did?
Mm-hmm. In a little folder that I have on Mr. Baldwin.
I see.
But you see, you said it all before I had a chance to.
So, where do I stand?
There's no suspicion involved. I believe you.
Thank you.
I'm on my way to see him now. I just thought you might like to know that.
Thanks.
Call you. We'll talk later.
Robert. Hello?
Stansbury?
Yeah, it's Angel.
Right, there's someone here to see you.
Well, tell the commissioner he may just have to wait a minute.
It's not that gentleman.
Oh, who is it?
Scott Baldwin.
Tell him to... What does he want?
Well, I don't know. I didn't ask. You want I should send him up?
Yeah. Why don't you send him up?
Right. Okay.
All right. I'll unlock the elevator door. Place looks good. Yeah, it's terrific since they redecorated.
You still got the same entertainment?
Oh, yes. She's terrific. She's a great singer.
Yeah. Hello, Cheryl. Must be nice living up here in this big penthouse.
What do you want?
What makes you think I want anything?
You always do.
Well, then why don't you fix me a cocktail?
I don't consider this a social visit.
Well, I'm a real social guy.
You know, a certain police commissioner tends to drop by here a lot. You might want to get to the point.
You know, it's funny that you should bring up your boyfriend.
I don't see you laughing.
Well, he's the reason I'm here.
Oh, so you do want something.
Well, he's got this thing for me lately.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I don't think he wants to date me. He's looking for this supposed associate of mine.
Well, maybe you shouldn't hang around with slime.
Look, I want you to get him off my back.
How do you propose I do that?
I don't care what you do, just get him the hell off my back.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I don't put my nose in his business.
Yeah, well, maybe you'd like him to stick his nose in your business.
Threats won't work.
I wonder what he'd think about some of your fancy footwork down there in the Sunshine State for Medi-Serve. The juggling of the books, you know, to cause the bankruptcy. It's not the kind of thing you win merit badges for, Cheryl.
And all on account of that unfortunate fire. You remember that, don't you? Though there weren't ever any charges brought.
You know, I remember most the newspaper stories. I wonder what that would do for your reputation here in Port Charles.
Hang it up, Scotty. Robert already knows.
Yeah, he's gonna know a hell of a lot when I
I said he knows.
Knows what?
He knows everything about Medi-Serve, everything I did.
What the hell are you talking about,
He also
Cheryl?
knows everything you were mixed up in. You know, he's a good cop. You didn't really think that he wasn't going to find out, did you? I told him. I told him the day he got the report from Florida, only I didn't know he got a report. I just told him. So, Scotty, why don't you go play in traffic?
You know something, Cheryl? Every little mangy mutt has its day.
Oh, Scott, he knows about Meditech, too. Oh, that was fun. Oh, I should have done that a long time ago. It's not. I'll bet it is. Get lost, creep. I don't want to see you around here again.
In that case, can I have my rubber duck and water wings back?
Robert.
The one and only.
Oh, sorry. I had a visitor.
Did he look like Scott Baldwin?
Uh-huh.
And what do you want?
Oh, to threaten me about a certain medical company in Florida. I had a great time telling him where he could get off.
I bet that pleased him no end.
He was overjoyed.
Now, how about more important matters, like having dinner?
I'd love to. Do you want to come up here and wait while I get dressed?
How long are you going to be?
Not long.
I tell you what. I'll wait down here and keep Angel company.
Okay.